Kia ora, and welcome back, everybody. It's Civilization 6, and it's been a hot minute. Hello to everybody in the live chat, and everybody watching the YouTube video afterwards. So, what are we doing? Well, we're still playing as Spain, and as you can see, things are looking fairly positive in the Empire. Not perfect, right? I'll admit, not perfect. We do have some amenities issues that were left over from last time, mainly because I changed my cultural policies away from those that actually provide amenities and towards some that were providing gold primarily, right? It was my love for gold that that's thwarted me here a bit. However, I put a poll on the channel and quite a few of you responded to it, and I said, who do you want me to kill? You may remember from last time, if you were watching the last episode, I was deciding between Macedonia, who is sharing continental Europe with me and is probably an immediate threat, Canada, juicy Canada, also we could do a dual strike here, or the tantalizing and kind of close to chubby little New Zealand and Australia here, the Japanese, who are actually a mystery. A total mystery. We're not quite sure what they've got under there. We can see an encampment, a theatre square, a holy site. They're also getting iron from it. A few luxury resources that we may expect, like rice and tea and whales and crabs and all sorts of good things. But I think there's a very juicy city under there. And by the looks, they've probably spread into China or Russia as well. So we have some things to work on, and you guys voted fairly comfortably for me to go after Japan. There was quite a bit of sentiment to take on the Canadians as well, so I'm not going to forget that. Don't worry. If you wanted me to take on the Canadians, rest assured, I will. Now, focusing quite a bit on loyalty, if you remember, so I'm going to leave that policy in. We may shift that diplomatic policy up there and try and grab something that gives us some extra amenities. Just for the time being, I think we'll chuck liberalism back in until we get a better policy. The other one that I thought about was civil prestige. That's good for our governor cities, but not so much for the rest. That neighborhoods is going to be really good for us too, because I'm building a few of those. Anyway, that's our policy agenda set. And without further ado, let's sail the fleet. I think we're just going to jump across the Pacific rather than try and sail around the other side, because we're actually not that far away, which is great because you guys are going to be able to see this episode rather than waiting for more. Actually, speaking of that, I was wondering how much longer I should play through this game, this save file. Do you guys want to see this played through to completion? If you do, I might swap over and start releasing it as episodes on the channel rather than doing it live. Just because I'm conscious that there are lots of other civs to try, and also lots of other games to try, and I'm not sure. But if you guys are loving this and loving this playthrough, which I am too, so don't get me wrong, do let me know in the comments of the video and the live stream if you're joining me live. Simple Sebastian, Jake Budge, and Artie, huge shout out to you guys. Let's combine this conquistador as well. We might send that over to Japan. Oh my goodness. A new free city? Question mark? Amazing. Let's get you back to Devilish. Oh, and speaking of, actually, last time we had 2 new channel members, and I always promise, if you donate to Super Chat during the stream, or if you become a channel member, you'll get a city named after you. So it's only fair that I actually come through on my promise. So huge shout out to 2 people who became channel members either during last episode or afterwards. Permageddon, congratulations, my dude. You're getting a fantastic city. And Blockachok YT, congratulations, friend. You're London. And I'll be sure to keep this up to date, so I'm constantly looking and updating. There you go. And of course, Madrid hasn't been renamed, and Madrid is a spicy meatball. Biggest Boofer, welcome along. Are you still homeless? Look, I'd love to report more positive things. Let's check in on how our cities are doing. Biggest Boofer, my dude, not so hot. Really not so hot. We're still dealing with some homelessness crises, among other things. You're building a university at the moment. It's going to take you 9 turns. I'm just going to smash that out, seeing as you've joined the chat here live, and we can get you producing something that might be a little more beneficial to you. Let's see what we can swap down. The game's like, Biggest Boofer needs more culture. But I think we would benefit greatly from something else entirely. Realistically, we could like buy some tiles and start putting some stuff out there for you too. I'm conscious of, but I think we should give you a district, preferably one that's going to provide us with money and maybe a little bit of housing down the track. Or we could get on top of your amenities. Actually, could buy that tile, plop one there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It would reach Madrid. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. It wouldn't, unfortunately, not quite going to reach Permageddon, but we might consider that for you, Boof. But for the time being, let's build you something relatively cheap. We actually don't have a government district anywhere, so I'm really not mad at giving you one of those too. I don't want to waste your farm tiles though, friend. So we're just going to build you something really cheap while we wait. Let's just improve you. Your production, actually, not the best right now because you're flailing in terms of housing, which I'm well aware of. We could build a canal through Italy, but I feel like that's a little bit overkill. Just gonna pop some walls down for you for the time being. We've given you a university, so you're well educated at least. This city as well. Lots of things to build and produce here. Lots of empty tiles. Let's run this worker around this side, actually. Oh, this one needs a name too. This is going to be a juicy one. And we have our first spy, hilariously. Let's send our spy to Madrid and counter spy probably within... Yeah, I mean, we got lots of missions, but let's rebase a spy in Madrid. I'm not huge on the whole spy game, by the way. You've probably gathered. It's something I tend to just kind of ignore and focus on other things. Yeah, you're an educated member. You're an educated, you are an educated society, Biggest Boofer, because you are a city. Incredible. Yes, Colombia, very strong civ, since the update as well. I'm really keen to play Colombia. Really keen. Yep, and... Oh my god. The fun of recording things live. Okay, well, that's a bit of coffee, but that's fine. We'll move on. Everything's fine. Right, so everybody hates me because I'm a warmonger. That's basically what's just happened, and I'm not surprised. Thanks so much to everybody dropping a like on the video as well. Always awesome to see you guys engaging in the chat and with the likes. Devilish, I think we should build you a neighborhood, most definitely. I think we can probably get a relatively beautiful one as well. That would be a fantastic spot. To be honest, not mad at putting it on that tile either. Or we just chuck it out in the desert, which always makes me laugh, so I'm going to do it. It's just so strange to have a neighborhood in the middle of nowhere, but it's such a good tile. It's such a good tile. Panama's looking for housing. I do have a worker here. I'm going to build a mission next to the city, and if you've seen my guide on Spain, which, by the way, I just released yesterday, the video hasn't done particularly well, which I'm so heartbroken about, because I love Spain. I love Spain in this game, and I just think it's such a good civ, and now I really slept on one. But anyway, in that guide, I talk about how the missions provide loyalty to cities. So when you're settling your colonial empires, spoiler alert, by the way, now you're never going to watch it, but when you're settling cities, building missions right next to the city provides additional loyalty. So a great little bonus to stop our cities from randomly flipping powers, right? So let's set sail with this conquistador and get the whole fleet. Let's just reconvene over in Spain, everybody. Not Spain, Japan. Hello, my guy. Hey, dude. Welcome along. Welcome to the chat. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Right. So we have our spy. Yes. Let's keep that spy in the city center. And likewise, I'm going to just start fanging these units over so we don't have to drive them every turn. Because we probably don't need to. Let's really improve this city, because this one is actually beautiful. Now, it's near 2 active volcanoes, I admit, but a really beautiful, productive city this one's going to be. And there's a barbarian crossbowman there, which is kind of annoying because I have no unit to deal with it. Likewise, Ironclad, make your way over to Japan. It's going to take us around 10 turns to travel, but we've got around 10 turns of work to do on the Spanish Empire anyway. Oh my goodness, that warrior monk is still alive. Incredible. Blocker Chock needs more housing. What a demanding little madam he is. Permageddon doesn't need more housing at the moment, which is incredible. We could spend a turn building some units. We could do bread and circuses, which is a fun city project. So it increases loyalty, and when it's active, each of our citizens exerts more loyalty pressure. We don't really need the loyalty, but some of these projects are really strong. So I would recommend when you guys are playing, you check them out. Definitely worth looking at. I'm considering perhaps building another wonder in this city. Like the additional wildcard policy spot could be really handy. The Statue of Liberty, though. All cities within 6 tiles are always 100% loyal, and I love these wonders, but I hate wasting time on them. So I'm gonna build a... Oh man, that is a juicy neighborhood, isn't it? Right next to the city, coastal. Let's do it. Permageddon is getting a neighborhood. The city is expanding, ladies and gentlemen. Congrats, Permageddon, my dude. And thanks so much for becoming a member of the channel. I hope that being immortalized in this live stream and in my channel forever is enough to make you feel like, yeah, I'm glad I supported this dude. Right, so the whole fleet needs to be basically just sent this way. So let's just cycle through, bounce to Japan, and just roll them over. Like I said, it's going to take around 10 turns, but we're not worried. We're not worried. We've definitely got 10 turns worth of work to do in the rest of the empire to make up for it. How am I doing? Oh, thanks for asking. Thanks for asking, dude. I'm pretty good. I'm actually really, really tired this morning, but and I really felt like a sleep-in, but I'd scheduled this stream and I didn't want to cancel it because I think that consistency is key, and treating people fairly is key, right? So if I say I'm going to do a stream, I'm going to do a stream. So here I am. And actually, now that I've started, to be fair, I'm feeling pretty good. I've got a nice cup of coffee, and yeah, really going to enjoy making this stream. And also, right, these streams turn into YouTube videos for me as well. So so that's really fun too, because some people can't catch the stream live, and for them, and there's quite a few of them who are coming along on this journey with us. So yeah, big shout out to all of those people as well. I hope you like the long form content. Nice to be able to mix it up a bit, you know? How are you guys doing in the chat? Let me know. Let me know. I want to hear from you. For me, at the time of recording this, it is Saturday morning, early Saturday morning. So yeah, interesting one for me. Oh yes, and we were sending some apostles over to America, weren't we? Just 2 of them, which is probably not going to be enough, and considering I have 15,000 faith, maybe we should buy a few more while we're waiting for the fleet to arrive in Japan. What on earth just happened? Nice, Madrid just got its neighborhood, and we've just unlocked the battleship. Oh, which I wish we could have got a few turns ago. However, that's all good. Electricity, really strong, right? The seaport, food, housing, great for us. The stock exchange will provide us with big gold, though. So I think we go stock exchange first, and that will probably provide us with the income to convert, to get electricity. And then we're really rolling. This is where the fun begins. Madrid can buy basically anything at any time because it's an absolute powerhouse. We're only at +1 amenities. We've got plenty of housing. which leads me toward probably building one of these more, what I like to think of as showy districts. Not mad at an encampment, also not mad at an entertainment district, but look, all these valuable tiles I have to destroy to start building districts. It's really heartbreaking. For that reason, I think we should try and combine our bonuses as much as we can. You know, I'm conscious of the, like, one there, we can get +2 culture, that's all good, not the best. Government plaza, we could use the extra governor slot, I think. Also, the loyalty is nice, but we don't desperately need it. Let's get a government plaza here, we don't need the +2 faith, and turn our capital into a proper capital city, right? A political capital. Let's get this galley over here. We can quickly swing in and upgrade some of this. Plantation will provide Panama but Spain with a little bit more housing. It is also quite low on amenities, which we'll fix shortly. Meanwhile, the apostles have arrived in the new land. It's time to spread Protestantism to devilish. Speaking of, as I cast my eye over to the chat, bro, you can't be more chill than when you play Civ. Especially when you know what you're doing. Where are you from? You speak English so fluent. I am from this little chubby island in the middle of the South Pacific, the mighty Aotearoa, New Zealand. Devilish, doing well, friend. Glad to catch the scream. Glad to see 2.0's looking good. All about the big gold. And Civ 5 Stock Exchange is my favorite building. Yes, oh man. I'm a sucker for the gold buildings, and you guys will see this the more you watch of me. Oh my goodness, we're in trouble here, aren't we? Yeah, I'm a real sucker for the gold buildings. I love them so much. I love them because I can do things like this, right? You can just, the power of gold is insane. Speaking of, they've stolen my worker and they've got a field cannon. Let's get, we could send out a line infantry, but I'd quite like to get a heavy cavalry unit out. So we're going to just send a heavy cavalry unit out and fix that. That is no problem. Looking across these, we can see Biggest Boofer is still struggling for housing. Come on, Boof. This apostle has arrived at Wolan. Oh yeah, we need to strengthen our religion here as well in continental Europe. I'd like to get these city-states back on board, if I can. But of course, our main objective is, for this episode, the Clash of the Titans. We're going to take on the Japanese Empire that has been allowed to flourish in secret. I mean, we can see their stats here. We can see militarily they're quite weak. They're quite weak across the board. They've got a little bit of diplomatic balance. But otherwise, they shouldn't be too difficult for us, I'm hoping. Right, now we have to decide what we want. So do we want +2 amenities, +4 housing in cities with governors, but -2 loyalties in cities without? Probably, we could make do with that. Do we want the extra governor title and capturing enemy city grants 20% oh yes. Oh yes, let's get the warlord's throne, because that is going to be massive for us across the board. Devilish, by the way, my dude, you're looking great. You've got housing for days. You probably don't even need another neighborhood, but we could build another one up here. We could have all of the people of Devilish living out in the desert, which I love the idea of. Otherwise, we could grab you a wonder while we're at it. There's so many options in this city. I love this city. One of my favorite ones throughout this playthrough. Let's, yeah, I mean, we could build something fun, right? Let's build the Forbidden City in Devilish. Let's do it. In 11 turns, we'll have an extra slot that's going to be really beneficial for us. We don't actually need the housing up here in Stirling. Stirling is a really strange city. I don't know what to do with it. Let's just get it some walls. And of course, we have unlocked a new governor. Now, does our faith governor have another bonus that we really want? I don't know. Do we want Apostle? Apostles and warrior monks trained in the city receive 1 extra promotion. That's quite good for us, but I think we can do better. And I think I think we maybe just want another governor rather than a bonus. I'm looking through... I'm just sort of scanning through the different bonuses that we might want to consider. I like the diplomat as well. I don't know about you guys, but I do like the diplomat. But let's just appoint a new governor. Let's get old Warlord McGee and plop him down. We actually have governors already in these cities, which is fantastic. Let's give Biggest Boof. Let's give Biggest Boof a governor. Biggest Boofer needs a governor. We need to get this city in line. We can swap them around a bit later. Emergency was completed. There's a fire. Barbarians are approaching. We'll deal with them. There's some grievances to deal with. I mean, all in all, people don't love us anymore. And they're really not going to love us in a minute. But, you know, it is what it is. Devilish, let's spread a bit more Protestantism to you. And we've got this builder with one measly improvement to make. Maybe Biggest Boof could use it. Devilish could use it, rather. You probably could. We'll send you that way. Meanwhile, over here, I think I want to jump over to Venice and throw a bit of Protestantism at them. And Neural, let's run this one to Wolan. As promised, I'm going to clean up the barbarian scourge that is rocketing this city. Jumping back into chat, favorite building in Civ 5 is the pyramids. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh my goodness. Crazy floods. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the pyramids because usually I go tradition, so I don't get the pyramids in Civ 5. But totally respect that play. Totally respect that play. You can't go any further, so just stay there. Just stay there. Devilish says, the bonus from Freedom Ideology is legit. Yeah, Freedom is so good. And you're slowly learning 6 from my vids? Oh, I'm glad you enjoy them. They're definitely less popular than my Civ 5 videos, so it's nice to hear. Comments that have Devilish take on science or gold focus. Yep, totally respect that. Let's do that. Don't let me forget, because I might. The sewer is really good just for our housing, which we are struggling a little bit in a few cities, but I'm going to grab electricity in that vein of I want those really good buildings. I want them now. Jake Barge, I don't think you let me know what you wanted your city to do in the chat, which is all good. Let's just plop you out. Again, a desert neighborhood. Huge fan of a desert neighborhood. Plop yours here in case we want to get another one. Look at all this. The whole population's just living in the desert. Ridiculous. Aberdeen. I could drop some gold on Aberdeen. But I don't really want to. I'm just going to build a shipyard there. I'm not too worried about it as a whole. Let's get the library queued up. And actually in this city, I'm going to buy an amphitheater. Just because this city is insane. And I will spend a little bit of money on it. Where I need to. We won that fight, not as comfortably as I would have liked, but pretty good. Jake Barge is starving. Yikes. Can't really help you with that right now, unfortunately. But you're building a neighborhood, so we'll just cram more people into the starving city. Let's shoot up to Panama but Spain and drop a little bit of Protestantism there as well. And this one can get over to Devilish, and we will build up your focus. Trade routes is something I need to focus on as well, because these are really our cash cows, our main cash cows. Let's send this one to Istanbul, and I think, woof, I want that stock exchange, but I want that trader as well. So I'll grab that first. Again, we need to get our religion stronger in our home territory, people. Hey, nice. Oh, look at these likes flowing through. Thanks so much. Do I prefer Civ 5 or Civ 6? This is a beefy question. I've made a couple of videos in the past on Civ 5 versus Civ 6, and I've tried to keep them as balanced as I can. I haven't made one, and I haven't thought about it a lot since probably since before the Portugal pack came out. So I haven't really, to be fair, given it a lot of thought this year. In a nutshell, I like Civ 6 a lot more since the new Frontier Pass has fully came out, and since this latest balance update as well. I still prefer Civ 5 though. Like, fundamentally, Civ 5 is my jam. Civ 5 is my jam, people. Republican Legacy. All cities with a district. All cities receive +1 housing and +1 amenities. That's going to instantly be better than this policy, right? It's a flat out, just better. I'm also looking at this economic policy, which is giving me 8 culture and 8 science, and thinking, surely we can do a bit better if we just hone in on science for the time being. I know that my cultural game sucks, but c'est la vie. Also, these ones. I mean, colonial officers is great for the loyalty and the food, but, like, colonial taxes, I want that so bad. I want that so bad. But let's leave these policies for now. The holy site adjacency bonus is insane too, but I've got so much faith I don't know what to do with it. We need to take better advantage, I think, of our governor, of this guy, right? So this guy allows us to purchase districts with faith. So Devilish here, oh, you're struggling with amenities? Let's just build a water park. Let's get Devilish a water park. Wham. Insta-buy. Fantastic. You want a neighborhood too, Devilish? Should we give you a neighborhood as well? Should we really pump you up? I think so. Let's get neighborhood here. Comfortable, comfortable, comfortable. We can also drop some gold on you. Ferris wheel? I mean, you do need some amenities. Let's make you grow, Devilish. You are going to be an absolute powerhouse. Or we have boosted conservation. Brilliant. We can create national parks with our faith now. The sanctuary is insane. Yeah, I mean, we have to do it. Scorched Earth, also pretty good. But, I mean, look at this. 3 envoys. Yeah, conservation. All the way. All the way. Madrid. Madrid, you've got a lot going on. I'm deciding which government plaza to build. Grants the ability to buy units with faith. Woof. Pillaging improvements in districts provides faith. Or we can go with the foreign ministry, which I'm not going to do. The game's recommending, interestingly, the intelligence ministry, because I haven't really done a lot with intelligence. Also, I get the theocratic legacy policy card, which I like, but I mean, buying units with faith kind of gives me purpose. So I'm going to grab the Grandmaster's Chapel. That's really exciting. That's really exciting. Block of Chalk, the stock exchange is just going to make us a ludicrous amount of money. In this city, I'm going to buy the temple because it is so good for us. And what are we struggling with at the moment? Our food's all right, but I would like to push growth. Housing is okay, but we're going to need some more soon. Obviously, the university's a good shout. And it provides a little bit of housing. Let's build a university there. Let's continue to reclaim our worker, slowly but surely. And that one's all good. Get you a lighthouse. And is there anyone we haven't sent an envoy to? No. Who do we want to be our suzerain? Let's take you. And another governor title has been rewarded. Let's do it. Yeah, Devilish, you're keen. You're keen, I'm keen, we're all keen for ice cream. May as well appoint our last governor, because having governors is good. Yes! And let's just see who's particularly struggling with loyalty? No one really. Devilish 2.0, but we've kind of got you covered. We're going to need some governors once we take Japan. But for now, let's just plop a governor into... actually, Jake Barge. I'm keen to have a governor with you, just for a minute. Units want to be promoted. I'm just not even bothering. I'm just like, get out there and be religious, damn you. More trade. Yep, needing to get on top of that. Let's just send one down to old mate down there, who's fantastic in every way. I've spent all my gold this turn, but we'll buy another trader next turn. Meanwhile, I am conscious of the fact that this stream and this video is the Clash of the Titans. So, let's get Titan clashing. The fleet is sort of haphazardly making its way over. Oh, a caravel. Wow. Gee, you must be proud of yourself. I'm just going to blatantly taunt him. Panama, but Spain could use a wee pop. Let's do that. And maybe we spread our way up through Central America as well. Quite like the sound of that. Choose production. Who are we producing? Ah, Devilish. Let's get your queue. Let's get your queue up again because you've got lots. I want to get a water park over in the mainland as well, probably. But we want you to grow as well. What kind of gold have we got? Maybe we can just purchase. Let's purchase you a grove. The Devilish 2.0, we're going to make you insane. The city is going to be nutso. And then let's queue up some stuff for you for a few turns. Let's get you some production and then a shipyard, and that'll keep you busy for a little while. Thinking of Madrid. Madrid's gonna want stock exchange seems like a no-brainer. Permageddon, gonna queue you up a stock exchange as well. Biggest boofer. Biggest boofer. You might need some closer attention, so we'll stop queuing things for the time being. The fleet is getting ready. It's getting ready to roll. This can actually be upgraded to a battleship, which I'm going to want to do pretty quick smart. So we're probably not going to wait for the whole fleet to arrive. It's probably going to be a little spicier than that. Let's see. We can declare a formal war. That's about the best we can do. We'll probably do that next turn, I think. We're going to get kind of aggressive here. We don't even need this, what I'm sort of considering as the backup fleet to even arrive, really. I think I'm fairly confident that we can take them. Let's name this unit after... let's just call it the best boat. That's kind of fun. And absolutely a name for a ship. Am I right or am I right? Right, so Protestantism is dominant here. I need to sort of bounce back and forth between these two and just keep throwing my religion at them. You're going to wait one more turn and then strike. Speaking of strike, get our worker back. Hallelujah. Wait, what? What? I think I may have killed it. Never mind. Never mind. Religious spread is triple strength in cities of other civilizations. That's a really strong one, and makes me want to run down this way. So I'll do that. Right, next turn. Sup? Hey, BPCZ69420. Nice to see ya. Love the name. Good to have you back in the chat, my friend. Oh, hello. Don't worry, my troops are merely passing by. Nothing to see here. Factories provide +2 production. Say no more. And now we're just getting promotions for days. For absolute days. So let's start promoting. When established in a city-state provides a copy of its luxury. Sure. A cheeky bonus. Can't say no. Who needs orders? My goodness, so many people need orders. This trade route is just insanely productive. This one provides a ludicrous amount of faith. Oh, I love this. I love this so much. Let's get another trader and start spamming them out. Meanwhile, I think we're ready to strike on Japan this turn. Probably. Send the rest of the fleet up, just in case. They can arrive in a couple of turns. Let's do it. Oh, Japan! Isn't this game great? Thanks, bro. Yeah, it's a dang good game. And I really, like I said earlier in this stream/video, I've really warmed to it over the new Frontier Pass season. Warmonger penalties, 100 grievances, I don't care. You will be mine. Let's just focus down this ship if we can. Can we get another... Whoops, I did not mean to sail that close to Kyoto, but we can see Kyoto. Chonk. I'm going to take you down. Oh my goodness, I just popped a great artist. Oh, don't you hate that? Also, can we take a minute to appreciate how vulnerable Japan is? Like, I know it's true to life, but my goodness. Hey, what's this? No, we're going to intercept this settler. Devilish is going to get a bit more Protestantism. You gotta love it. Let's get you a mine. We'll pop this great worker, which just makes all of our factories better. And we're in. Richard Kingston! Welcome along, friend. Great to see you here. Biggest boofer I remember in Japan was half the Pacific. Yeah. Yep. What have you missed? We've been doing a lot of prep, building up, strengthening our cities in a major way. Really strengthening our cities. Building up, as I say, a lot of defense, a lot of good structures, grabbing a lot of good techs. Grants toys, a uniquely manufactured luxury resource with +4 amenities. Or instantly builds a lighthouse and shipyard, plus 50% flanking bonus for all naval units. I'm going to grab the toys because that's fun, and I'm going to grab that too because I'm a great person. Jake Barge, you really don't need more housing, my dude. Secret. Quick, take Taiwan before China nabs it, winky face. Your words, not mine, friend. Your words, not mine. What do we want in Jake Barge? I don't even know. Let's convert some oil to power. That seems like a good green thing to do. Meanwhile, where did that settler go? Did anybody see where that settler went? Oh, there it went. Should we just, like, kill that for no reason? Why not? Right, we're sailing up on Kyoto, and we've got Sendai, which is, like, Korea. May as well take that builder while I'm here. And let's start firing upon oh my. Team. I said Clash of the Titans. I mean, yay for toys. I mean, what just happened? We just immediately rolled it. Like, what? What? Let's just buy a field cannon with faith because we can. And then let's queue up. We want to repair the granary, the monument, the campus, the cathedral. That'll probably do. I mean, while we're here, we may as well take Sendai, seeing as we've sailed all this way. And then I think the rest of the fleet really just wants this so that it can upgrade. And now the question is, who do we go for next? That was kind of anticlimactic, wasn't it? I think we need a bigger target. Oh, hey. Hello. Where are you headed, Columbia? And now's not a great time to mess with me, friend. As I upgrade this galley into an ironclad. And let's get a field cannon in each of these cities. Just going to purchase it with our faith. Because we are incredibly faithful. Let's get a quarry on that tile. There's just a random Japanese great artist sitting here. I think we continue and just wipe them off. We might as well. We've got like 1 million... I don't even know who this is. It's a great engineer who just has nowhere to go. Literally nowhere to go. Amazing. Let's retransport to Devilish. Trade. Lots and lots and lots, of course. Let's just pop down and trade with our old mate, City State. And... pop! We got toys, everybody! Can I get a celebration for toys in the chat? Let us... should we pop this? 50% flanking bonus for naval units. We don't need the lighthouse and stuff though, so let's pop it to Aberdeen and do it there. We can speed up that shipyard, right? It's a little bonus, but it'll do. Oh yeah, this fleet is actually the real powerhouse as well. Meanwhile, insane spreading ability here. Let's do that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, toys for all. Toys for all, everybody. Toys for all. Lots of just like, what? Why is Venice, what? How did that happen? Ugh. No. Activate that ability. Kyoto is struggling for housing, but we would expect that because the capital of Japan has just been taken by Spain. So, you know how it is. Right, let's shield that up. And I wonder where he's heading. I'm happy to just keep this ship here on alert. Likewise, we'll keep that there, we'll keep that there. Just some defense here, just in case. But if we look across the military strength, we can see that really we're not afraid. We're not afraid here. Let's pop along, upgrade, big upgrades happening this turn. We just need more gold, really. We just need more gold. Let's plink all of these, capture that, because why not? Fire upon Sendai, which actually has walls, so it will be a little more difficult to capture. Good to know. Good to know. You can't go wrong with a bit of wall action, can you? Let's upgrade that ship. Bring these guys into support. You need to be upgraded to an ironclad, so we'll heal you. Lots of builders. Lots of builders. We actually have that tile there, but... oh, there's a luxury resource that hasn't been improved. Ridiculous. All of those tiles have been done. We might as well send this builder up here because we may keep Sendai. I'm not sure. Take Macedonia next. So in the poll on the community page in the channel, the next one that you guys voted for as the next one I should take was actually Canada. But I'm open to suggestions in the chat. So actually, why don't you guys who are here now tell me, who should we take next? We could roll through here and pick on these guys, right? We pick on the Khmer. We could pick on a random city-state. I don't want to fight Congo, so I'm happy to leave them. Or we come back home and wreck Macedon. There's a couple of capital cities, juicy capitals here that we could take. Or the other option is the North American continent. So let me know. I see one vote for Macedonia. I see New Venice in the chat. New Venice is the meme that will live on forever. Just have a wee scope around in here. We actually don't know what's in here. Oh, hello. Just shoot that unit for no reason. Why not? Field cannon. Yeah, happy to just leave that stationed there, to be honest. We might as well buy... I don't know, should we get like a bombard or something? Sure. Oh, you're weak. You only just survived. Let's get you home and healed. I'm going to expend that, which will allow us to produce a zoo, which is great. Extra amenities, can't go wrong. This apostle's like the super spreader, so we'll super spread our religion a little bit further, just to make sure we don't lose, right? You'd say take Khmer and move on to Macedonia? No, leave Canada alone? Oh, and look at that. We completely forgot we were even building it, or I did anyway. But in the wonderful city of, I believe, Devilish, we've built the Forbidden City. Wonderful. What a beautiful spot. I knew this city was going to be good. Unfortunately, you arrived a little bit late. Let's open up the tech tree and consider what we want to work toward. So, rocketry, maybe. Uranium? Oh, you bet. Let's beeline uranium. We're going steel uranium. We've got them both boosted. We might as well, right? We can be in a really strong position here. Madrid is about to become insanely strong with a seaport and a sewer. So let's grab seaport, sewer, and to be honest, not mad at picking up one of these random early. Really not mad at picking up one of those wonders. But let's, international trade routes from the city receive +2 gold for every luxury resource at the destination. Oh, I don't want to build it on top of the whales. I'm sorry, Wales. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to it. Okay, so I'm seeing Macedonia and Khmer as the two that are emerging in the chat as our favored options. Let's grab the stock exchange, Renaissance walls, a sewer. That'll probably do for you, Devilish, for now. Block Chock YT, haven't seen in chat, but nonetheless, let's get you multi-queued up some stuff as well, so we don't have to worry. Let's get sewers and walls, and should we get London and a random neighborhood over here? +3 housing? I kind of don't want to destroy these tiles, so sure. London, you're going to spill out into continental Europe, which I'm sure everybody in London's going to be really stoked about. Just really thrilled. Just so thrilled to be here. Housing and amenities is a problem in Panama, which makes sense. So let's get a sewer to provide some of that. And I don't love building a water park here. I think that's kind of a waste. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to ignore that for the time being. Macedonia. Macedonia, Macedonia, Macedonia. We're hungry to see Macedonia perish. The extra wildcard slot is huge here because colonial taxes is massive. I'm just going to throw that in and probably not even thinking about it. I would love to get the Raj as well, though. But for the time being, let's smash some colonial taxes out. That'll be huge for our gold. I mean, look at that. Our gold just jumped an absurd amount. I can't believe it. No, let's send the ship in here and absolutely blow Sendai to pieces. Extra strength towards district defense is a wonderful upgrade to have over time. No, we'll take out your great artist because why not? And fire upon you. We could sail that. Oh my god. We've got the battleships firing upon it. It's all over, folks. It's all over. Next turn, Sendai falls, and I believe with it, the Japanese Empire falls. I mean, talk about a quick victory. We're struggling for housing in a couple of our new conquests. We're also struggling to keep these barbarians under control. Now that we can purchase units with faith, that's not going to be an issue, and we're going to save gold big time. These guys are struggling a little bit with amenities and housing just because they're growing so large. And you do sort of get to a point in Civ where you have to consider, you know, should I put these cities on low growth? On low growth options? You know, should we focus production? I think it's worth doing, and I think we're probably at a point where we could do that. Let's just sleep this great engineer. I just don't even know what to do with it. Be careful with colonial taxes. They may decide to toss your tea into the drink. Throwback 200 years ago America, am I right? Or am I right? Alright, team. Looks like we're gonna sail through the Pacific. No. Let's help Kyoto. Even though Mount Unzen? Surely it's supposed to be Mount Fuji. But isn't Mount Fuji like randomly? Didn't we find Mount Fuji in like Australia or something? Madrid has grown to 20 pop, and boom! This is huge for us. We now have the naturalist. So we can start creating some pretty funky things. We're going to want a new government slot soon as well. And I'm wondering, Raj is becoming increasingly strong for us as we become the suzerain of more and more. Let's see where our next government slot is. So we're probably working towards either suffrage, which is great for trade routes to ally city-states or suzerains, which you don't really have. Fascism, which is our combat strength, and reduced war weariness, which could be useful because we're always at war. Or communism, which we can get much quicker, and is just kind of good for us in general, right? It's just inherently good for our science and production. Thinking about the policies that we get, we don't have a lot of domestic trade routes. We probably want fascism. Or suffrage. Oh, man. Man, actually, I think we want suffrage. So let's build some more sewers. And for the time being, just try and push up through into, you know, I mean, ideology is fantastic. Mass media we know is fantastic. Mobilizer, all of these are just good. So let's grab Scorched Earth and focus on sewers. We want sewers, which I think we've probably already queued up enough. But just to be safe, let's queue up one here alongside a shipyard. And sure, you can get some ancient walls, because why not? They're actually moving their builder exactly where I want it, which is fun. Let's get another cavalry here. I'm wondering who we can pick up as another suzerain. I'm looking for cheap and easy wins. Also, though, kind of not mad at just dumping everything into the scientific one. Let's do it. Dun da da da! More science! More! Neural fleet makes its way through the Pacific. As we... Oh, hello, Juicy. Oh. Can't recommend either on principle. Yeah. Yeah, it's a difficult principled decision, isn't it? Right. I mean, Japan's just about to be knocked out of the game. We may as well knock them out. Plop. And where's our... We need to get you out of the way. And we need to sail in our melee ship. Is it our privateer? Where is our, where's our... Where... Wow! Should we take it with this? That's kind of funny. Cool. We caught it. Are the Japanese defeated? Oh, look, they've got a crappy little city here. Oh. I don't want Sendai. I'm so mean. I'm so mean. Can we get eyes on this, please? Let's disembark this worker. Oh, it's so annoying to have to wipe them out. We could just declare peace, shall we? No, we have to wait more turns. It's gonna be literally just gonna be quicker to kill them at this point, which is ridiculous. I imagine the city is probably built on fresh water. It's probably there. Sure. We'll do it just for cleanliness, really. Because we can just pump out units out of Kyoto. So upgrade the Conquistador to the line infantry, which is actually kind of a bad upgrade. But let's send the rest of the fleet onwards and upwards to better things. What do we need to upgrade? We need oil. We need oil quite badly. But that's all good. We'll see what we can do. Sail that ship over there. I think we will. I've taken your feedback on board, and I think what we're going to do is do them both. Richard Kingston, I'm going to leave Canada alone for now at your request. And we're going to slide through the rest of Asia. Hopefully just take their capital and leave the rest of them standing. And then bring the fleet back. Would be nice to have a canal there, wouldn't it? Actually, a really juicy spot. Biggest boof? You're going to spread more people. Oh, and let's get you a sewer while we're at it. Look at you go, biggest boofer. You're happy and you've got houses. I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased. This privateer can be upgraded, but again, we need the oil. So it's fine. Let's carry on. Let's carry on to bigger and better things. The fleet moves on. We have this builder here with, like, not a lot to do. And probably never going to have a lot to do. Let's move it over this way. Because there may be a fresh capital there. In the not-so-distant future. Oh, yeah. And we will just... Oh, look. I actually have a settler here. Thanks, Japan? Question mark? I guess... We're going to scout with this builder, which is hilarious too. Oh, guys, wait up. You left your great admiral behind. He's like, guys. If you can get a giant death robot, can you name it Liberty Prime? Absolutely, I can. I'm making a gift of my religion to you. Why not accept? You will shame yourself and face destruction in the afterlife. I mean, that's a little extreme. It's a little extreme. Can we tone down the aggro, please? Devilish would really like some power. We've discovered advanced ballistics, which is most wonderful. Permageddon. What do you want? And where do you want it? And how do you want it? You could use lots of things. Let's queue you up a sewer, a seaport, a zoo. Wonderful. Done. Jake Barge really doesn't need another neighborhood, but we'll get you a sewer, because why not? For some reason... Oh, right, we're in power mode, aren't we? I was like, why am I looking at nighttime mode? I hate nighttime mode. You don't need housing either. Let's get a stock exchange for you. Right, back to the fleet, ladies and gentlemen. The frigate Armada rolls through. He's like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's see. How are you doing, friend? I'm just going to formally declare war with you, I think. We're not going to muck around. We're at war. Bring it. Bring it on! Now, because now we can actually see, right? So, let's get... Oh, of course I've used all of their movement. Sail up the Ironclad. Wow! 28 pop. Oh, team. I mean, wow. Holy camole, sakajamole. Halong Bay looking absolutely beautiful. This city is a crowning jewel. We thought Japan was going to be a crowning jewel. It turned out to be hot garbage. Absolute hot garbage. Cambodia, though. I mean, wow. Let's send our builder scout in. The bombard can make landfall. We'll grab another unit here, because why not? Another heavy cavalry, I'd be thinking. And you can be promoted. Let's give you +1 movement, because we do like to sail around quite a bit. And send the last frigate across to the New World. Line infantry, it's going to take you a million years to get there. I'm not really sure why we bothered. Oh, look. Oh, look. This crappy city will take no time at all. This is an absolutely great city. Isn't it, Simple Sebastian? Isn't it insane? I kind of don't even want, like, why would I resettle here when I already had a city? Is there anywhere that we want to settle? Probably not. Let's just sleep that settler there for now. The bombard has made landfall, but it didn't even need to. Like, it was just such a waste. Where did my worker go? And why is it in Buenos Aires? Let's get down here and just... Wait, what? I thought that was a barb camp. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Shall we get a couple of naturalists? I reckon we should. Let's have a play around. I don't really use them because I usually have, like, killed people or I'm just not interested. But let's give them a go. Because I imagine some of you guys watching don't really use them either, if you're anything like me. Which I'm hoping you are, because you're here hanging out with me. So hopefully we're kind of on the same boat there. Biggest boofer. Oh yeah, we thought about maybe cruising down here and settling a kind of a late Egypt settle. And I think we're going to do it. I think we're definitely going to do it. My old mate at the Congo, he's doing great. We're just letting him flourish. Team, we're absolutely just letting him flourish. Let's repair this rice. Because Japan does make the best sushi in the world. Rename it New Venice. Surely. Okay, it's a deal. The World Congress, I basically have no diplomatic power at this point. So, not really bothered. Everyone's going to vote me to receive fewer grievances. I'm going to vote me to receive less. They're going to try and cripple me with grievances, right? That's kind of their only game plan. Oh, what do you know? And great admirals, interestingly. Someone... What? Who was so passionate about great admirals? Canada. Fair enough. You want to take me on? You're going to need some great admirals. We could always use more amenities, so let's give Biggest Boof a water park. And fire upon the city again. The bombard was a total waste of time. I just need a fast cavalry unit here, basically. And our builder scout. Oh, look at all this juicy. See, why would Japan have not settled here? Like, what was wrong with them? Perhaps they got all their settlers stolen or something. It's always hard to know. This caravel is like hot crap, but whatever. It is what it is. We'll upgrade it when we can, right? Let's form a privateer fleet, which is always a good idea. And let's start sailing in here. How much damage can we... Oh, goodness gracious. We are much more of a powerhouse than we ever thought. Or I'm much more of a powerhouse than I ever thought we would be anyway, put it that way. We're rolling through people like there's no tomorrow. What is this? Get out of my face, bro. Oh, boy. These ironclads and battleships are just so incredibly strong. So ridiculously strong, it's not even funny. Like, it's actually not funny. We're ridiculous. We are ridiculous. Have we hit you this turn? Yes, we have. The turns are just like merging into one as I rampantly take control of the world, clearing barbarian camps while I'm at it. We run our naturalist here. Should we designate a natural park? Absolutely. Oh, it's the Nulu Mapu National Park. Brilliant. Now, Richard Kingston, what was I naming as New Venice? The greatest city there was, and it's not even protected. How right are you? You're so right. Literally the greatest city in the world. And he didn't even have a unit there. Like, what are you doing, you absolute moron? Let's get another trade route. And this naturalist, where can we even send him? Nowhere here. Maybe over here we can get like a cool natural park when we establish New Egypt. The barbarians have been a nuisance. Thank you. Oh, it's my absolute pleasure, friend. Absolute pleasure. The New Egypt is gonna, or New Venice. New Venice? Is this gonna be New Venice? I think so. What do we get? Anything that's of interest or better than what we're currently doing? Probably not. Let's just wait on that. And remembering back to our plan with the cultural tree, capitalism. Hello. We're gonna need it for democracy. Let's do it. Let's become Spanish capitalists! I love money! Madrid could use some power. Sure. And Devilish. Devilish, my friend, in the best city in the world. Let's multi-queue your sewer, and let's get you a military academy and a seaport and an aquarium. You will be insane. You will be absolutely insane. We can also buy you a neighborhood with faith, which, I mean, why not? Right? Why not? Let's do it on this crappy tile. A beautiful coastal neighborhood for Devilish. Devilish is now ready to grow. Do I need to fire upon this turn? Actually, no. So we can promote. Let's get, defense against air attacks. I mean, I think, oh, damn, actually I should have fired. We could have taken it. Oh, well. What's a turn between friends? This bombard is now totally useless and shall explore the world. Look at all these. It's the great exodus of culture, of like Japanese culture. It's fleeing, absolutely fleeing for dear life. Who can we easily pop suzerain? You. Bammo. Kawamo. Let's sell you off into the great unknown. Where is our melee unit? Oh, here's one I prepared earlier. Should we fire upon it once more, just to weaken it slightly? We'll fire with the battleship, and then... Da, 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 da. The greatest city. It's the crowning jewel of the East. It's New Venice. It has to be. New Venice donated in the chat. We will keep New Venice. A 21 pop city. Insane. Absolutely insane. Should we drop some gold on it? What's it struggling for? A little bit of housing, so we'll just pop that. There's our suffrage bonus. Lots of things to queue to repair. Monument, granary, campus, theatre district, and then we'll queue a watermill, and let's also queue maybe a wee water park while we're at it, just for good measure, and a grove, and a sanctuary. This city is the crowning jewel. You're so right, Simple Sebastian. What we just took there is probably the best city in the game, except for Madrid. I'd say. It's a close call, right? But it probably is. Let's just sink all of his units. Make him wish he was never born, is the idea. And it's got Halong Bay, which is insane. Oh my... I mean, my dudes. My dudes. I know that I have a rule where channel members and donators get cities, and that rule still stands. But I also like to acknowledge the people who are just in the chat, chatting along, hanging out with me. in the comments and live, of course. So this fleet will now be known as Simple Sebastian. Congratulations. It's the best dang fleet in the game, nearly. Lots of tiles to improve. So let's set this builder to work. Let your builder do the work. Great Admiral, doing all good. This privateer fleet needs an upgrade. We are actually quite short of all of our upgradable everythings, aren't we? And yeah, I agree. I never really focus on the naturalists. The national parks are pretty good, though. Like, they are pretty good, depending on your victory condition, of course. Like, probably not really needed for me right now. But they are pretty good. This unit's kind of like a ranger for them in a fun kind of way. I don't think I want to turn on any extra labels, do I? I'm not going to bother with map tracks. Strategic view. Should we do a live stream in strategic view one day? Got tile appeal. You can see this is a very appealing place, right? Relatively unimproved, which is great for those naturalists. Like to get a really big national park there. Yep, let's just keep trading. I'm kind of not even evaluating what the trade routes are at this point. I'm just pumping them out. Just absolutely pumping them out. Let's get more. More! I need more gold! Neato, I'm a boat. Yes! Congratulations, you're a boat. See if you can find a boat. Should we plant some woods? It's kind of fun. Housing, faith. We probably do just need a little farm here for Kyoto because it doesn't have a lot of workable tiles. Although I'd like to see it 1, 2, 3. It can pick up these two. To be honest, I am not mad at just helping it do that. Like that one there, pretty high growth. I think we'll grab it and send our exploring builder now into it. Yeah. And then literally the worst unit in the game for scouting, a bombard. It's going to do it. And we'll take that next turn and kill the Japanese. Sorry, Japan. Sorry, not sorry. Maximal freedom can come from civilizations with shared interests. Yes, we love you, Congo. We love you. We'll kill you last, promise. Oh, we actually still have some units here that are being kind of annoying. Uh-oh. Three damaged tiles and 2 fertilized tiles. Where is that even? I'm struggling to place it on the map. Oh, it's not my land. Who cares? Jake Barge, this city is doing incredibly well. Very, very, very well. Let's get some power. Let's just get power across the board. Lots of stuff to queue up for Japan. Let's repair your library. Let's get you a sewer. Let's get you an armory. That should keep you busy for the foreseeable. You also need a neighborhood. Quite important, actually, for Japan, because it's, you know, small island nation. I didn't realize that this guy was actually still even fighting me with units, but my district defenses are just gonna destroy him, so that's fine. Let's keep cruising along the coast. You never know what you're gonna find. Promotion available. District defenses. That's gonna make this battleship armada insanely strong. We don't have the coal to upgrade, which is annoying in the short term, but in the long term, not a biggie. Let's kill that hopelessly... Oh, I'm sorry. I actually didn't want to attack you, city-state. I have no qualm with you. But, I mean, while we're here, we may as well get the experience, I suppose. The Great Admiral's really struggling to keep up. And this caravel somehow still exists. Caravel entered the chat. Other people have to deal with it. What do we got to improve? There's a few burning tiles around, but they're probably just districts, right? So we're not super stressed. Let's send the ironclad out. Go, my ironclad. Be free. Oh, he actually has another city right... Wait, why is that so weak? Did I attack that? I don't remember attacking that. That's kind of odd. Oh well, should we buy... I guess New Venice should probably... we'll just buy a couple of units because we can, right? At this point, we're just buying stuff because we can. We've got a builder here with lots of charges. Oh no, don't run that! That'll teach me. He got a free builder out of me. I'll allow it. I think I probably stole it from the Japanese anyway, right? Let's send the line infantry in. And just like that, the goal of the stream slash video, 75 minutes in, has been achieved. Please end this dishonor to my family and to my people. Japan is no more. Goodbye, Japan. And long live the Spanish Empire. Oh, we're good. We are good. This unit, I think, can probably just go off and explore the world. There's bound to be some ocean tiles we haven't protected, right? We can get a national park here, which I like. Let's do that. Let's make these volcanoes a national park. It seems kind of beautiful and fun. We may as well just garrison this unit here. Oh, this trade route is ready to go. Just scanning through for what might be most productive and beneficial to us. Lots of faith, but we don't need faith. We want a lot of gold. So let's go to... Woof! 54 gold. Hello, beautiful. Goal achieved. On to the next poor country. I mean colony. I mean, on to the next piece of Spain yet to be discovered. Why did I send this naturalist here? Oh yeah, it was going to be over to New Egypt, New Spain, New everything. We could just insta connect some oil, but I think we'll settle there and just grab all of these, right? Grab these antiquity sites with artifacts, grab this cotton. Actually, we want to settle on the cotton if we can, because we're going to have to build a canal on that tile anyway. So let's just insta-build the canal, effectively. Can you not? I have no qualm with you, but I will destroy you. Aberdeen, looking for housing. Madrid, still good for housing and amenities. Let's grab you a sanctuary. And Aberdeen, grab a sewer there. And, Simple Sebastian, you shall lead our fleet onto great endeavors. I don't think we're going to bother taking out the rest of the Khmer. I don't think they're a huge threat. Their yields are pretty low. I think we're happy to just peace out. Peace out, Khmer. Look how far we can sail. Now that we're making gains, we're really making gains. Peace out, Khmer. It's been fun. Thanks for coming. Thanks for just giving me everything that I ever wanted. Look at how much damage we can do to that city. That's nuts. Also, he didn't take my builder, which is fun. So I'm going to quickly run it out into freedom. The Great Admiral's like, wait up! Oh, you got a promotion, but I didn't promote you. What a fool. I mean, I don't really have a plan, so I'm happy to just fortify that unit there as defenses. I'd quite like to send these guys out for auto-explore, except for that line infantry. Keen for that to be back here. Here's the best boat armada, which is a little bit behind the rest of the fleet, but all good. Yeah, you're right, Simple Sebastian. We already took their best city. I don't think we need to bother fighting them any longer. You know, like, let's not draw this out. Let's just deal with it. Okay, well, all of these unimproved tiles are a huge mood in New Venice. New Venice actually got a lot of scope to grow. Am I at war with a card? No. Just had to check. Don't want them stealing my unit. Right, yeah, so that's our juicy spot. So we'll settle there. We've got a naturalist ready and waiting. And then as soon as that city's built, we're going to build her like there's no tomorrow. He wants my great work. Absolutely not. Look at how many luxuries we have, by the way. It's absurd. And we're guaranteeing another golden age. More colonies! Yes, we will colonize the world, biggest boofer. And I will keep streaming so long as you guys are here and supporting me for the time being. Whoa! A mega colossal eruption. 3 damaged tiles, a population lost, but some more repaired stuff. We don't really care. right? It's not our problem. Moving on. Moving on. We're probably going to need open borders because he's rammed me out of the blimmin' canal. Oh, do we already have it? We may already have it. We could do a deal with this guy. Like, we could. We don't really... I mean, like... What? Do you want whales? Diamonds, and coffee, and oranges, and wine, and this, and that, and this, and that, and all of the gold? And all of the gold? He's like, no, I will not trade you that under any circumstance. Should we demand it from him? What we should do, we should actually be taking advantage of that, right? Like, as I zoom around the world, like, surely, when can we make peace? 4 more turns. I think we try and get a good deal out of there. Let's sail. Sail, sail, sail. The fleet moves on. And I'm hoping we can use it, but we may need to start pumping out a military force with our faith. So let's just in case, let's grab some cavalry in all the cities. All the cities. You've got a crossbowman still here. Why? What is it doing? Fine, I'll upgrade it. Yeah, I want an army of rabid horsemen. Get out of there. Upgrade. And let's grab, I don't know, maybe a field cannon's probably not a bad shout. I'm just thinking it might not hurt to have a physical military force for the future. Blink. This is so mean. I'm so mean. I'm just destroying him. I'm just absolutely destroying everybody. The best boat armada needs to catch up with the gang, so we'll just fang it over there and smash through into the next turn. Oh no! Anyway. Finger shaking intensifies. You guys are so funny. Let's repair all these farms and just get that city up and running. Oh, can you not? What an absolute cock block. Skip turn. We'll get that set up as soon as we can. Let's designate this area as yet another national park. How beautiful. What a wonderful place to be. And we move on to the next turn as we line up Wait, what is going on? Is Venice? Venice! Venice, no! What are you... Why is Venice is taking this city and I'm so confused. How? Why? What? Another neighborhood? Surely not. I hope they know. We're getting another neighborhood. Jack Barge is just ready to grow. Let's get Devilish a little bit more power. Rats. Hello, friend. I need passage. I need passage. Be my friend. I don't want to kill you, but I need to get my ships through. Please. Will you take this generous gift of gold? Oh, dear. Oh, dear. This is a problem. This is a problem. Oh, dear. What should we do, chat? What should we do? Let me know. How do we deal with the Congo in a way that is hopefully friendly? For now, we need passage through the Panama Canal. It kind of defeats the whole purpose of what we're about to do, in fact. Let me know, chat. Thoughts, feelings? How do we approach this? I want to hear from you. Picture that, like, Uncle Sam guy pointing at you. That's me. I want to hear from you. Permageddon. Beautiful city. Haven't seen you in the chat, but what a beautiful city. Line infantry. Why not? Biggest booth. We'll get another unit here for you too. Line infantry. I'm seeing colonization time, accidentally burn down the city, the entire city, murder it is, city-states are bloodthirsty, you're right, with 2 active volcanoes, it's under safety codes. Oh, why would he place such a crap city there? Please, friend, please. Why you do this? The trouble is, right, oh. Uh-oh. Mbanza Congo's right on the coast, isn't it? Oh. Oh, do we do it? I don't know. I guess we could always just be friends with Canada. He's like, no. I hate you. Have some free olives. Courtesy of me. You love olives, and so do I. Tobacco. We shall trade for truffles. A good deal was had all round. Yes. We are such friends. We will be friends. Because I've just spotted that the Congoite, I've discovered that their capital is undefended. And I'm thirsty for more. Perhaps the fleet focuses on Congo and militarily we take these. Or, you know what? We could always just have a second fleet as well. I'm not mad at just having another fleet. You know, like, it's not the end of the world, really. Let's just save up a bit of gold and maybe we can just buy another fleet. Like, we're not bound anymore. We're not bound by anything. So, Venice, mate, what are you doing? I love that you're taking that capital, and I fully support your militaristic endeavors. You're learning from the best. You're learning from your master, me. I mean, we may as well, like, consolidate, right? So that we don't have to march a million different units overseas. So let's do that. Let's focus in. Grab another field cannon in Sterling. Block a chalk. Block a chalk. Why don't you give me a line infantry? Let's get Permageddon pumping out a line infantry as well. This field cannon is going to form a corp with that. Just so I'm not, like, clicking a million times, you feel? Should I auto-explore with this bombard? It's too close to a tribal village. I'll take it. 50 gold. Absolutely not needed in any way, shape, or form. Can we make peace with old mate now? 3 turns. Fine. You'll improve that city, fix it up nice and beautifully. Maybe connect some of these resources as well. Oh, the best fleet of all time. Best fleet of all time. Let's think ahead, actually, and send it somewhere where it's going to be most useful. It's going to take you 15 turns to get there. Whoops, okay, it's going into the middle of the Pacific. I vote for violence. You asked chat, you should expect violence. I second the vote. You're right. You're right. When I put it to chat, I should have expected nothing less than absolute world. I mean, look what we did to Japan. Canada, though, hey, we have a new friend. Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. Are any of our policies incredibly outdated? No. Although it looks like we did just upgrade. We did just lose our military policy. The extra loyalty in cities with a garrison unit is pretty good. That being said, we're not actually struggling for loyalty. So, for the time being, let's just throw the science policy card in, right? That's for you, Devilish. That's for you. A new golden age. This golden age also mega important as we shift into the very late game. +3 starting pop. So this is good for new colonies. Traders can't be plundered and give gold. That's really strong. +10 production toward industrial era wonders. Campus district science also provides production. So that would be really good for us. But we're not too stressed about production. And then finally, unlock a special casus belli that generates 75% less grievances than a formal war and can be used immediately after denouncing a target, +15% production towards military units. The reduced grievances is good, but to be honest, we're kind of at a point where we don't really care. Like, we're just brunt forcing through it. So I'm going to keep my trade one, controversially. I'm going to keep my trade one because we are playing as Spain after all, and we're using that trade basically to fund our entire war efforts. Speaking of, let's use Spain to train an armada. It's going to take 4 turns to train an armada. I mean, you wouldn't read about it. You wouldn't read about it. Petra, potentially kind of useful and devilish. I mean, the entertainment district is a fair shout. The encampment is a fair shout. The preserve, a fair shout, but not really any good spot for it, so we might ignore that. The encampment is nice. We're not getting any great bonuses for it, but let's just chuck it up here by these neighborhoods, because there's nothing better than living next door to an encampment. Am I right, or am I right? Let's promote Victor. Because why not? At this point, again, my governors are kind of going on autopilot. Except for, I would like to have more control over Moksha, because Moksha lets us build zones, right? So, Devilish, you're just insane. So you want gold. Devilish wants gold and science, and I totally agree. So let's get you a commercial hub. The food yields probably don't matter too much. Like, it's probably, the +1 gold's probably better, but I'm going to put it here. Dun da da da. And we can also buy you just a neighborhood if we want. But you've got 32 housing. Housing is not a problem for you. So I think we invest a bit in you. Let's build you a market because you deserve it. And I'd love to buy all these other things, but I'm saving my gold for the minute, so we'll save it. So we decided we're going to go to war with the Congo. That means that this city is actually a good shout. So we've built a canal, an instant canal, which will also instantly let us connect some really juicy stuff, right? This is big time, juicy time. Let's build a granary, a monument, a watermill, and purchase a... Yeah, I mean, we're already... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How long have we got? Right. So, What I might do, actually, is restation Moksha to our new city, which should, in fairness, seeing as we haven't had any new channel members or donators today, we're gonna have to call this I don't know. Suez, but Spain. Because much like Panama but Spain, this is a vital connection. Well, I actually really need a builder here, like, pretty quickly. So let's grab one of those. We need more builders, because if we, like I said at the start of this video, if we build our unique tile improvement there, we can actually boost loyalty, just like natively boost loyalty, which is really good. How did Venice? Oh, Venice, you nearly did it. Should I sweep in? I probably should, right? Yeah, let's get our troops at least on the border. Oh my goodness, look how long it takes to walk around. Guys, don't let any evergreen ships go through. They might get stuck. Topical. Right, Mabanza, you've got about 5 turns, friend. I'm sorry. I know that we'd highlighted you as our long-term friend, but closing off my access to the Panama Canal has made you basically public enemy number 1. So we're going to leave a couple of units here to destroy this crappy city. We'll leave that one, and that one is fine, and also probably that one just queued up, ready to go. And then we'll send the rest of the fleet around to Mabanza, Congo, which is building Big Ben in 2 turns, which is wonderful, because I would like Big Ben. Thank you, friend. Really, really thank you. Right. Got that line infantry built. Another one's going to join the fray, grabbing Alpine training, which is always good. And we can speed that unit in and ready to go. Let's get Venice defended, just in case, because you never know what's going to happen with our best bud. I love how Venice is at war with Macedonia and we're not. And so it's like our satellite. It's like a satellite war. What we should have been doing was feeding them units, because they almost blinking took it. They were so close. They were so close. Look at all these city-states. We've got an envoy with every single one. We've got a few suzerains, so we're feeling quite good diplomatically. I don't feel the need to do much more. So I will just get our military over into continental Europe, because I think that's going to be the best place for them. I really don't want this settler. It's the remnants of the Japanese Empire, and now it's dead. Rip. Speaking of rip. Wow, that was a bad place to sail. Cool. Really cool. Cool. Yeah, we got more tile improvements to build, so let's just keep going. I think we'll just get farms. We'll just turn the entire Korean peninsula into a farm, because that's fair. Your people are too close. My people will settle where they please. I'm too close, says the guy that blocked the Panama Canal. Get out. Your army's on my doorstep. Do you think I'm blind? Yes, and I'm going to tell you that you are. We just unlocked capitalism, friends, which has given us market economy, which is an insane policy. It's just flat out better than that. God, I want all the policies, really, don't I? I literally just want everything. But I'm going to chuck market economy, and to be honest, I kind of tempted to get rid of that. and keep our campus adjacency bonus buff. But for the time being, we'll leave it. Let's chuck market economy in. A fantastic policy. Thanks to the wonders of capitalism. And we'll renew that spies mission. We're not really interested in spying. Declare war for territorial expansion. That sounds like us in a nutshell, you bloodthirsty chat, you. Okay, shall we have a vote in the... Shall we have a discussion in the chat? Not a vote, but a discussion. How many turns do you think it will take for Mbanza Congo to fall? Let's vote in the chat now. Shout it out to me, chat, as we approach the 2-hour mark. Tell me what you think. Let's have a discussion. Panama but Spain. I'm kind of tired of running this city at this point. So I might just put it on some sort of autopilot mode or build something that's quite useful. Like a harbour. Panama but Spain should definitely have a harbour. So let's build it that, and it can just do its own thing, right? These ships are all tracking fine. Yep, they're all good. Let's connect some very valuable oil. Gives us that plastics boost as well. And as I said, building the mission, while it says it only provides +2 faith, it actually provides so much more, because it provides loyalty, and we need loyalty here. So let's do that. Oh, devilish, my dude. This is where investing in the war stick pays off. You are so right. You are so right. And because you've super chatted again, it entitles you to another city. Devilish 2.0. What have we got? What have we got? What's our best one to give you? To be honest, I'm gonna give Madrid to someone who, if we like break donation records, that person gets Madrid, because Madrid is super juicy. Devilish. This is devilish, but in a kilt. Congratulations, Devilish, and thank you so much for your generosity. You are amazing. Devilish 3.0 was your suggestion, which I like. I like that. So let's call this Devilish, but in a kilt, brackets 3.0? Question mark? Close bracket? I love how ridiculous. Oh, by the way, if you super chat and you want a city to be called a certain thing, like if you don't want it to be your name, chuck that in the super chat message. But thank you so much. And Devilish's point is right. When you invest in science and you invest in these things early on, you can reap the rewards later, and that is exactly what we're doing. Devilish, a very wise civilization player. Biggest Boofer reckons it'll take 1 turn for Mbanza Congo to fall. Thomas Scream reckons 6 turns. Thomas, I've got a surprise for you. The city itself, or the entire civ? Just the city. Just Mbanza Congo, the city. Sorry, I should clarify. The city will fall in 2 turns. I do actually wear a kilt from time to time, so kilts are dope. Oh, that's cool. Kilts are so cool. I have such a huge respect for you and that, and I'm so interested. I'm so interested. Kyoto, 1, 2, 3 tiles. So Kyoto has sort of reached its limit. It unfortunately has access to no more land. Let's improve these sea tiles. I was going to stop streaming ages ago, but whenever a super chat comes in and you guys get really... But not just the super chat, it's just whenever like we're talking a lot in chat, it makes me want to keep going because I'm hanging out with you guys. So I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. Right, let's move to our next turn, and remember, so it looks like chat's kind of thinking like maybe 1 turn, a couple of votes for 2 turns, potentially 6 turns. My vote, I sort of agree with you guys, Jake Barge, I reckon, and Simple Sebastian, I reckon it's going to take about 2 turns. But let's find out. Canada, our friend, our new friend. The only downside here is that when we go to war with, when we try and take this city, Mbanza Congo, we're going to lose a lot of our trade routes and a lot of our income. So, infinite stream? Infinite stream. Surely an infinite stream. I'll just keep going. I'll just go and go and go. The offshore oil rig is a really good improvement. But if we open up the tech tree, we have unlocked uranium. Boost through Great Scientist or Spy. Kind of wanting rocketry. Aluminium. Yeah, we sort of do just want this stuff. So let's work up through chemistry, grab the research lab, which is going to be fundamental for our strategy here. Should we get a shopping mall? Absolutely. Jake Barge, the shopping capital. Devilish, in your main city, we're going to queue up barracks, stable, shopping mall. What else do you want, friend? I mean, the options are just endless here. You don't have a holy site, but kind of not your thing, so we're not going to bother. For power, you're doing fine. Neighborhood we could build, but I don't know. We don't super need it. I think we've got a couple of things queued up for you. We'll leave it at that. Grab a seaport in this city. And hoon that guy around. I'm a simple man. A 6-hour stream would suffice. To the moon. Gonna take it to the moon and back. Sorry. Couldn't help myself. We can get tanks. Oh, these guys are in so much trouble. They're in so much trouble. I kind of want to buy a couple of these tiles as well, just to stop that city-state from getting them and to make the city a little better. You can just hold on the border of Venice, who we don't have open borders with, which is nuts, but that's fine. Let's move this naturalist out of the way. Not sure what it's doing there, really. What are you up to, mate? You're really much better served in sort of unimproved areas. Which we don't really have any of. Just get over there. Maybe there's some space. Maybe we can make another national park over there. And in the meantime, let's keep building. I want actually not to build a farm there. I want to build another one of our unique tiles. New Venice is just the most absurd city. We should be able to declare peace now. Yes, let's do it. So, I want you to cede New Venice to me. I also want silk and tea and cotton. And gold per turn. I want 600. I don't. I want 20. I want 20. Do I? Maybe I want more. I want 100. You've only got 75, and you won't give it to me. What about 50? You happy with 50? Yeah, he likes 50. Maybe a one-off gold? Nah, I don't want you one-off gold. Maybe some diplomatic. Who do you want? Yeah, we can squeeze a few out. We can get to 5. We're losing them anyway, but yep, that looks good. I don't want any more of your cities. Let's do it. Woohoo! We're actually at peace with someone. He doesn't want an embassy, but, I mean, can you blame him? Can you actually blame him? Let's get you there and you there. The naturalist, I thought we gave you orders. You're going to cross the world. Gonna take you to the moon and back. What was this builder doing? Connecting that niter, I would say. And what is our other one up to? Oh yeah, he's going to do the food. Going to do all the food, actually. And we do need to excavate those sites as well. Oh my goodness. You, the absolute hero. Heal up. Defend. Be strong. We don't need this unit here at all. So we may as well just, I don't know, rebase it like there. Sure, next turn. We're rolling through. Oh, wonderful to see so many people liking the video as well. Can we get to 15 likes? Surely we can get to 15 likes. That feels achievable for us. I hope we can do it anyway. The best boat, Armada. do you want to join up with your mates up there? We're about to arrive in Mbanza, Congo, probably the turn after next. Yep, turn after next, definitely. Everyone else is sort of automatically moving and doing their thing. Brilliant. Quite a few field cannons up there. Wondering, do we need to provide any extra support? How do you intend on growing your empire if you refuse to fight for your people? That is tough talk for a man who currently has almost 10% of my military strength. Isn't it? Really? Units, that is actually such an incredibly good saving for us. I'm going to throw that in. Wait and forget about it. Cha-ching! Choose a civic. Ideology, right? Probably our go-to. It's so incredibly strong. It adopts incredibly strong policies. It's just good. Let's do it. Biggest boofer. Well, slightly on top of the absolute housing crises. Let's queue you up. Your production's not great, but it never was. So, I mean, like, what do you even want, dude? Let's get you a Ferris wheel. And we probably don't need a canal. Let's just build you a Ferris wheel. That'll keep you on top of your amenities, right? Keep the people happy. It's what they want. Let's queue up a shopping mall and a water park for Block of Chalk. A water park at the end of the canal. That's kind of fun. And we've got another governor title. Let's promote Big Bad Boy all the way. Oh yes. We just need that one, and then he's full, which is kind of fun. He's going to be established in Suez but Spain in 2 turns, which should be early enough for us because we got on it fast. We got on top of loyalty issues. A Ferris wheel? Don't you start with me. But actually do start with me. Brilliant improvements across the board. Can this naturalist please just get out of my way? My goodness, I'm so had it. Get over there. I'm going to rage at this naturalist for the rest of the game. New Venice finally gets the whales it's been after. Man, they were hungry people. And you can get your crabs. Fortify until healed. And next turn. Hey, we got to 15 likes. You guys are amazing. We did that so fast. Oh, you're my heroes. Real heroes don't wear capes. They smash the like button. Okay, the fleet's sort of in position now. Oh my god. Have you ever seen a bombard kill a scout? There you go. The more you know. There must be things to build here that I'm just not looking at, but I actually can't see them. Oh, well, I mean, there's a couple of coastal tiles to improve, a couple of sea resources, so we'll do that. Oh, friend, you have no idea the hell that is about to be cast over you. Oh, hello. That was a bad attack for you. Chonk. Let's grab a sewer and get established in front of Mbanza, Congo, ready to strike. I want you to be alert and at the ready. This one has a promotion. We'll go extra strength versus district defenses because that policy alone, I think, is what has really helped us. Murder. Suez but Spain, looking pretty good. Rats. We can only build a farm there because of the tile. We probably do it anyway, right? We're getting on top of the loyalty, and once Moksha's established, the loyalty will be fine. It's a no bueno. Yeah, sure, we'll improve those tiles. And fix that one. We're just doing a bit of TLC, right? A bit of TLC in Kyoto. Gonna get it nice and big. You can just keep auto-exploring. Congrats. Angar, what? You found a wonder. You did it. Hi, Johnny. Welcome. Welcome along. Nice to see you in the chat. We're just talking about how we're going to kill Mabanza Congo. In a major way. So, good timing. Let's form an army. Yes. We're so good and strong. Armies everywhere. All the armies. Oh, brilliant. Oh, man, the devastation. The haboob. Dust storm, chat. Haboob. 2 fertilized tiles, 3 damaged tiles, and 2 population lost. That's a killer for Chinganeti. So now we're getting into the real nutso part. Plus food from fishing boats? Seems like a good idea. Devilish. Oh, friend, hit really tough, weren't you? I think it's only fair that we get a research lab in Devilish, because that is Devilish's... Devilish and I connect over our shared love for science, so we're going to build you that research lab. Yep, the fleet is ready to go. I think we're ready to strike next turn. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to see if our predictions were accurate. Chat predicted somewhere between 1 and 6 turns for us to slay the beast. Oh, yes. We'll be able to connect sea oil resources soon too. So very keen to connect those up basically wherever I can. Do we want a charge of a builder over here? Sure. A unit needs orders. This this galley is going to become a destroyer. Dun, dun. Oh, that was a very maniacal laugh, sorry. Right, next turn. This is the turn that we steal that juicy Mabanza Congo. Oh, a unit does need orders. Yeah, we'll get our Great Admiral up there. That's fine. Oh, this fleet's arrived ready to pass through the Panama Canal too. Most wonderful. Mission provides +1 science because it's next to like they're just so strong. Their adjacency bonuses are so good. It's next to the campus, so it's providing it. Right, next turn. Turn 194. The year is 1835. About to be 1840. Oh. Do we care? No. We're actually not planning on killing you. Oh my goodness. This is a huge turn. This is an absolutely massive turn. Can we push to 20 likes? Can we get this live stream to 20 likes? If we get it to 20 likes, I might go for another half an hour. I might actually go for another half an hour. I'm feeling... Oh, man, look at this dust storm wheeling in. But anyway, this is the turn that we strike Mabanza Congo. And just before I do, very quick coffee break. I'm talking 2 minutes. 2 minutes for a coffee. What do you guys think? I'm going to run off and refill. And see you shortly. And also, by the way, do you like that emoji I just commented? Have a look at that. That is a member-exclusive chat emoji. I thought you guys would like that. Righto, I'll be back in literally 2 minutes. Let's take a break, and then let's come back and smash the Congo. See you shortly. let's get back to smashing. Let's get back to smashing. Yes, I did spill my coffee earlier. You're right. Actually on my keyboard, which I'm a little concerned about, but I'll clean that out after the stream. We banned coffee. It's too late. I'm back. You missed your coup opportunity. But this is fantastic timing because we're about to slay Mabanza Congo. And I will just check for any alerts. Looks like no alerts on the mini feed. But I thought I heard, I think someone might have subscribed while I was gone. So thank you. If that was you, just like chuck your name in the chat and I love to give shout outs to new subscribers that join us while we're subscribing. I mean while we're streaming. Now we have access to a whole load of really powerful cultural civics, I should say, not cultural policies. It's my inner Civ 5 speaking. There's our golden bullet for amenities. And here is our new government. And I think we want to be a democracy, but sort of lean on these others, right? So, yeah, let's push democracy. It's going to take us 2 turns, and then we're going to be an absolute powerhouse. Triggers the Eureka moment for computers. Lets the city build 1 more district than population allows. Brilliant. That's fantastic. That's really... God, I'm excited. I'm just so full of energy. Welcome along, everybody. By the way, we're nearly at 20 likes. I knew you guys could do it. I only went away for a coffee for like 2 seconds. Well, I hope it was 2 seconds. It probably felt like an eternity. However, what should we do with this destroyer? I think we send it to Panama, but Spain. Thinking ahead slightly for what we might want to do in the future. Yeah, look, just stay in Madrid. Like, just keep spying. Spy, like there's no tomorrow. Let's unlock the Eureka for computers and allow Spain to build an extra district. Madrid, rather. Right. Someone did subscribe. Somebody did subscribe. Yes! Thank you. Thank you, mystery somebody. There would have been a little pop-up for you on screen. I'm sorry I missed it. But it wasn't a super chat. If it's a super chat, of course, I can go back through and check. Likewise, if it's a new channel member, I can go back through and check. So I don't miss those. Right. Congo. Let's play around with one of our new casus bellis. You know what? I know I said it would be this turn, but I think it's actually more clever for us to wait 2 more turns. Because once we establish a democracy, I think we can do an ideological war. So we're just gonna, like, sort of, sleep, be alert. This naturalist just has nowhere to go. Should I kill it? Bleh. I'm sorry, naturalist. I am. Let's connect these turtles. Look at all these tiles! Come on! You're insane. You're insane. New Venice can be such a powerhouse. Such an absolute powerhouse. This guy just hates me, which is fine. The Banza Congo hates me, that's fine. The Khmer, they don't hate me quite as much. Like, a little bit iffy on me, but not the end of the world. Madrid. Get that research lab. Get that shopping mall. Get that food market. And then... I mean... I guess... We've basically ran out of space at this point for more districts. And we can get a water park, which is fun. We might as well, I suppose. These water tiles are so good. And actually, I wouldn't mind queuing up a... maybe just, like a 1-turn builder as well. Right. Who needs orders and what do you want? I'm just going to... actually, I want to go there, don't I? Yes. Oh, the battleship. Oh, Spain built this battleship armada. You want to see a barbarian die in 2 seconds? Splat. I like how all the denouncing was all in one turn. They formed an anti-Spain committee. You're so right. Like what? Surely there'll be a global emergency once we crack out the nukes as well. Oh, that's a piping hot cup of coffee. A unit was captured by barbs. Why? A natural disaster is occurring. Looks like it's within my borders this time. Oh, yes. Oh, no, look. There's uranium at the national park. All right, democracy. This is big. Not so much for these bonuses. Like, the purchases of gold is kind of what I wanted. I don't really care about the internal trade routes. Congratulations, we're a democracy, which seems odd. Because that's not really what we could want to be. But look at this. New Deal. New Deal is going to provide us with all... Like, we don't need that anymore, really. We don't need that. I think we want... Oh, man. I'm just going through all of these juicy improvements. I want Raj. And I probably want... Our campuses are about to blow up. So it wouldn't hurt to invest in them a little bit. Also conscious of the great person points, which we're not really working toward. I don't think I need the loyalty. I think we've got loyalty well and truly covered. Let's just throw 5-year plan in for now. It's a reasonable science buff. And actually, because we don't need Republican legacy, I'm going to throw rationalism down there as well. Oh, watch these yields jump. Woof. Woof. That was really good. The park is exploding and heavily irradiated. Literally. Oh, what an awful place to spend a day. We're absolutely blasting through the tech tree now. There's no stopping us, friends. There's no stopping us. Totalitarian...
Sorry, I can only take that request while you're listening to music or a podcast.
Can we get a shout out for Siri in the chat? Our first great artist. Really stoked about that. Look at us being all cultural. Permageddon could really use a campus. Should we do it? No, actually no. No. Let's do an industrial zone. Permageddon really benefits from industrial activity. And this tile is well, it's only a +2, but we'll take it, right? Jake Barge was rocketed by some sort of absolute disaster. Queue up a couple of things for him. Shout out to you, Jake, by the way, if you're still in the chat. Let's get that offshore oil rig hooked up. And got an armada with nowhere to go. Oh, nope. See, Macedon is going to be quite annoying, isn't it, for our Panama canal connection. So we might have to teach them a lesson. A lesson they won't soon forget. Venice, congratulations. New Venice has produced an artist, and it's got nothing to do with it. We have basically no... Devilish, for some reason, has this district as well. Devilish, your city's just so good, it's doing everything. That seems like a really dumb deal for me. Not sure why I would do that. Canada, he's looking at you. Nah. It's time to strike, isn't it? It's time to strike Mbanza Congo. We're a democracy. I'm surprised you weren't yelling at me, chat. War him! Triggers Eureka for computers and one other technology. We have already got the Eureka for computers, so it's a hard pass. Devilish 2.0. Womp. Just going to buy you a research lab because you deserve it, mate. And we're going to queue you up a bank, a shopping mall, and a food market, and a sanctuary. And that will keep you nice and busy for a very long time. Meanwhile, Madrid is looking for trading partners. We're not going to send it to Mabanza because we're about to kill him. So let's go... Maybe oh no, we've already sending one to Chinganidi. I'm just trying to think, like, where's the most profitable city-state? Because that's probably where we want to go. It's right next to the Congo, but sure. Our trade routes can't be plundered thanks to our golden age, which is really handy when you're at war with people randomly for no reason. Territory lost! Pav, can I, oh, devilish, good. Asia's looking tasty. Yeah. Yeah. It is really tasty. Pav says, can I see what's in Egypt? Yeah, friend. Of course. Of course. Here's Egypt. Whoops. And I'm gone instantly. Sorry. Sorry. We'll go back. I promise. Need to repair that tile. And I think we've fixed up everything. Haven't we? I think everything is connected. Yep, looks good. Right, back to Egypt. Pav would like to see Egypt. So we've got Suez, but Spain, through the canal here. And it's, you know, it's some quite sort of fertile land. Like, there's lots of food opportunities, even though it's sort of desert flood plains? Flood plains? Flood plains, chat? You just want to see the new map? Oh, yeah, totally fair. It's a really cool new map, too. A really cool new map. We could be fascist, but we don't want all of those military policies, really. So we're not going to bother. What do we want out of there? We want to become probably a corporate libertarian, I would say. We lose a bit of science. Oh, well, actually, do we? I don't know. We'll think about that. Meanwhile, pretty keen on nuclear fission. Really bullish on nuclear fission. Let's get the nuclear program. Triggers Eureka for 3 random technologies in the... Wow, yeah, we'll take that. We'll absolutely take that. Meanwhile, Sterling, gonna just queue you a research lab. That'll keep you busy for a really long time. Likewise, in this city, actually, maybe we queue up an art museum, an archaeological museum, a research lab. We could consider a diplomatic quarter, but I'm not super bullish on that. Maybe, It's like, don't build a city there. It's gonna erupt. Which is totally fair. We'll leave you for now. Do we queue... I struggle to find the city because I haven't named it anything. Yeah, we did queue the research lab. Sweet as. Now, let's kill Congo, as I've been saying for far too long. But I keep getting distracted with beautiful pictures. We just made The Simpsons. Oh my god. Please, builder, just go away. We've got this really ominous battleship peering over the top of Macedonia, of the Macedon. Now, where are we? This is going to hurt our gold per turn a lot. Get ready for big dips and big dives, but we have to do it. Let's... Target power must have a tier 3. Okay, fine. We're just going to have to declare a formal war. Their government is slightly too advanced, unfortunately, chat. Slightly too advanced for this puppy. Goodbye. Right, let's see. We've bought really just the skeleton crew. Like, this is a fairly light and breezy fleet. And imagine the fear. Imagine the pure fear that this guy is feeling right now. Oh, our damage is quite low. It's actually quite low. Relative to what it was when we were fighting Japan anyway. Like, I'm not worried, but we should probably sink these ships. Loose lips. Sink ships. Yeah, that's a slightly tough nut to crack. It's going to take us quite a while to reinforce. Wondering if we can get perhaps some land reinforcements from Devilish. Like a couple of tanks would be nice. Thanks, Devilish. I'm also keen to grab... Should we just buy it? Oh no, I don't want to buy another tank. I'd much rather buy a research lab for you. Build that military academy. This great scientist is going to take a few turns to get to the academy. Oh, hello. We've just only gone and discovered a natural wonder. Looking forward to some nuke power plants. Yes. I mean, the Ironclad only took 14 damage. That's not that bad, is it? An enemy city, despite being at war, has seen the light and adopted our religion. Love that. Great scientist points for every university, +4 great scientist points. Just huge great scientist points available thanks to the nuclear program. Do we want to engage with them? To be honest, our trade has taken a huge hit. Now we're not trading with the Congo, which makes this and this much less useful. I'm going to remove triangular trade, shift rationalism up into my economic policy slot, so that we can put another wild card in. And I think we might go with the great scientist points just for a wee bit, because we can earn them really fast. Thinking about future cultural policies. My mind turns toward... We'll grab that, and then maybe we work our way up into space race. We're going to need the spaceport for that, so we'll have to support that with some additional science, which is not the end of the world. Block of Chalk needs a bit more power. Right, let's start firing upon the enemy. Let's really bombard this district. It's a shame we didn't have our third like mega strong fleet. And we'll just nip this guy out and I mean, we'll grab the combat strength of his naval units. Not super what we want, but it'll do. We don't have a slot for a great work anymore, which is hilarious, so you can just sleep. Oh yeah, here's our tank. Oh, you gotta love a tank. Venice, my longtime friend. Trade with me. Look at all these traders. Go, 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 go! It's trade! It's trade! There's all the trade! You can go to Alexandria. And I'm like Oprah Winfrey giving away tickets to Australia. You've all got... No one will get that reference. No one will get that. Oh, we're very close to 20 likes. Very, very close. Nice work, everybody. Super appreciate you guys coming out and supporting the streams, particularly to the channel members and super chat donors. You guys are fantastic. And to everyone, Simple Sebastian, Biggest Boofer, Pav, Johnny Cashel, Devilish, Jake Barge, Thomas Scream, all of you guys, Pav, all of you guys in and out of the chat. Big love and big thanks. You really do motivate me to stream. Like, if no one's watching, I'll stream for an hour, and then I'll be like, great, that's an episode done. But if people are watching, then I'm happy to keep going and and engaging. And likewise, like, it makes kind of a fun YouTube video. I don't know if anyone watches these videos afterwards to catch up on this playthrough, but looking at the YouTube stats that I get to see, I kind of feel like some people are. So also shout out to you guys at home. You're all at home, but shout out to you guys. We connected quite a bit of oil. This guy hates me. Which is fair, like I currently control his capital. He ceded his capital to me, so... Whoa! Oh, it's just a gentle eruption. Look at this. I need to connect that uranium, don't I? But that damn national park is in the way. That's alright, there's some here. Let's get it in Premageddon. Oh my goodness, we've got so much to do in Premageddon. I'm overwhelmed. Purchase a tank with faith. Oh, hold the phone. Look, actually, we can do something absolutely ridiculous here. If we go devilish, purchase with faith. Yes, more tanks. Look out, world. Right, let's keep firing this down. Those of us who thought it was going to be quick, we were probably planning, so it's taken us 2 turns so far, we were probably planning it to be quick if the whole fleet was there, but of course we only sent half the fleet, so it's kind of an unfair comparison. Let's get a workshop, shopping mall, food market, and purchase. Probably don't need to make any purchases, we'll save our gold. Queue all that stuff up. Likewise, in devilish but in a kilt 3.0 question mark. Whew, that's a tongue twister. What do you want, friend? I mean, really, you want a campus, don't you? Yes. The Golden Gate Bridge. 38 turns? I don't think so, somehow. This unit can be promoted. Can you as well? Surely. Yeah. Yeah, we'll need to work on that. Meanwhile, let's get 3 Eurekas. Robotics, stealth technology, and lasers. We're going to smash through that later part of the tech tree. We'll skip that turn. I'm hoping we might be able to let Mabanza Congo fall. Hey! The Kobe. Does the game have anything like politic, like democracy and communist system? Yes. Yes, actually. And we've just gotten to that point in the game. So wonderful timing. So the way that those sort of like real-world ideologies, political ideologies work in this game is through the civics tree. You can unlock different civics, and that allows you to customize your government. So at the moment, I'm a democratic government, which has certain natural bonuses. You can see the bonuses here, internal trade routes and gold purchases. And then, of course, that affects the different policies that I can have, right? And as we move through, you can see that there are communism, fascism. So that's kind of the way that that works in this game. Slightly different to Civ 5, but you know, you would expect that. Devilish, looks like you've been hit again in the schnauz. So we'll just need to queue you up a few things. You should really have a harbour. I'm surprised that you don't, because the harbour is so good for us. So let's get you that. Anything we'd like to purchase for you? Not right now. We'll leave you. What we're really interested in is... Oh, yes, we made it to 20 likes. Thanks, you guys. We reached 20. Good call, Sebastian. Good call. Suez, but Spain is such a weird city because I don't really even know what to give it. Like, I guess you know, because it's the Suez Canal, we should probably have a harbour. So we'll get harbour. Harbours are pretty good for us. Let's continue to strike this down with our slightly outdated fleet at this point. They've been working very hard. Will that be enough? The defences are almost down. What does an attack look like? Not quite. Next turn. Next turn. and the tank just gets here in time. We're not going to bother pillaging anything because we don't need to. Where would this tank like to go? Probably over to the Suez. Speaking of, actually, while we're here, we can purchase districts flat out. So we're building a harbour, so we don't need to purchase one. The city is it's like an absolute artificial city, isn't it? It's such an artificial city. Not getting a huge amount of gold adjacency bonuses. I'm just thinking, like, what do I want it to specialize in? There's a little production bonus there. Not a lot. Like, it's hard to find yields that are gonna be beneficial for us, really. The aqueduct is pretty good for growth. You just buy a cheeky aqueduct, plop it there. Why not? Literally, why not? We can actually build another district, which is even better. Ooh, I mean, we can get +2 production if we build on that. It's a slightly fertile tile, but I'm going to do it. Let's get you that. Can we purchase more? Yes, we can. Do we want more? Probably. Let's just buy at a workshop, though. And then queue up a factory. That'll probably do for Suez, but Spain. We have a tank, which I'm just going to like drive over there and forget about. And now, finally, it's taken us slightly longer than anticipated, but we're ready to steal Mbanza, Congo. A water park in Suez Canal would be neat. It would, wouldn't it? And it's pretty much like the real world. Yeah, yeah, you're right, Takobi. Very much like the real world. We can sail through that Panama Canal and not get our ship stuck, which, unlike the real world, is a thing. Oh, and look, our fleet. Our fleet. I totally forgot. We're actually meant to be destroying this city as well, aren't we? Blink. Blink. We'll just quickly smash this one down. It's actually really quite well defended. It's like, look at that defense on that size 4 city. He was no fool. That being said, he's going to die. Whoever gets 6 turns, by the way, you know what's up. This city really fighting back. What on earth have I just discovered out in the middle of Europe? Literally in Russia, there's this random... so the Spanish Empire in 1862 has developed nuclear technologies. Also professional sports, which I love to see. This trade one is back up again, providing a lot of gold. I'm going to throw it back in. Throw it back in. Oh, plus 26 science. I think we're doing fine. I think we're doing just fine. Shall we get jet fighters and missile cruisers? Absolutely, we should. And let's research the Cold War, friends. The Cold War. Madrid. We're gonna buy Madrid a Ferris wheel. We're gonna buy Madrid an aquarium. We're just insane. It's got +5 amenities, so we don't need any more. If you've watched my amenities guide, you'll know exactly why. Plug for that video, which again I thought was really cool, but it didn't. Oh, actually, no, I think that video is doing all right now. I think people are sort of watching it. It just took a long time. Let's get the War Department. And Kyoto can get a university and a military academy. And we'll romp stomp that and then just heal that unit. What are we even doing? Ah, yes. That's right. You were dying. District defense is completely destroyed. Let's sail in the ironclad. And Mbanza, Congo is ours. Ah, great success. Absolutely brilliant success. Let's Let's send a governor there. Who doesn't need one? Is the question that I'm asking. Probably out of all of these people, I would prefer that Jake Barge lost its governor. So that's Governor Magnus. So let's redeploy Magnus. Where are you, Maggie? There you go. Let's redeploy you into our newly taken Mbanza Congo. That'll get the loyalty up, so we don't need to stress. And we've got a lot of stuff to repair. I'm gonna purchase a factory because that will help us with our production. Let's queue up repairs across the board. And also a coal power plant. Let's get the coal power plant, the stock exchange, the research lab, and we've got a builder who's going to be really useful. Oh my goodness, and we've got another policy slot because we must have just taken a wonder. Oh, that is fantastic. I've got so many policy slots, I don't know what to do with them. I've got so much faith, I don't need to worry about using a slot for faith at all, really. Let's shift one of these economic policies, like that one, up to there. So now we can just take whatever we like. Plus 20 gold. Yeah, I mean, sure. I prefer the plus 28 science. Let's do it. Whammo kablamo. Our science is back where it should be. And Mbanza Congo is ours. We did it. My God, we'd only gone and done it. Hey, before I go, while you guys are here and in the chat, could you let me know the best, if I were to stream tomorrow, around this time tomorrow, but maybe a bit earlier or a bit later, what would work best for you? I don't expect you to tell me in New Zealand time, but if you could tell me in like maybe GMT or PST so that it's easy for me to convert. If you could tell me in PST or GMT, that would be great. If I do a stream tomorrow, what time do you want to see it? Let me know. Just for context, it's 12 o'clock noon on Saturday in New Zealand right now. So I'd probably be looking at streaming in like 20-ish hours, maybe 21. So yeah, but what works for you guys? What works for you guys? Let me know, because I'm really keen. I'll probably post a poll as well in the community page on the channel after the stream, so keep an eye out for that too. Yeah, so let me know. What time do you want to see a stream? We can stream. We can stream this, or we can stream something different. Totally open. Totally open. Should we run over this monk with our tank? Absolutely. No question. We're still 5 turns away from peace, so it's fine. We'll just rest on our laurels. Tank coming through. Oh yeah, we were also wanting to just get rid of this city. We might need to keep it just to keep control of the canal, which sucks because I don't want to keep a crappy city, but whatever. Obtain gold from naval victories. I mean, sure. The promotion is nice just to have the heal, right? Suez but Spain. Could we get a... What do I feel like? Get an aircraft carrier. That could be useful. Let's get a destroyer. We'll sail that destroyer down and just... Look at that tank. It looked like it kicked up that dust cloud. Same again, Johnny Cashel. The Kobe. The red and yellow lines is border. Yes, Simple Sebastian, you did. You really did. For me, it's 5 p.m., so maybe 10 a.m. for you would be good. Would love to see a Civ 5 stream with Alexander Cultural Victory. Oh, that's a fun suggestion. Yeah, but yeah, if you have suggestions, chuck them in as well. It'll be Sunday morning for me, so keen to maybe stream something a bit different from this playthrough. Although I will continue this playthrough live if I don't continue it live, which I might also do. I haven't decided what's going to happen with this, but I do love this game, and I think we've done such an incredible job at basically taking over the world that at this point, it's kind of a matter of time, right? No one can really stop us. Like, we've kind of won, and we're just romp stomping them at this point. We're just absolutely romp stomping them. More stuff to repair. Yeah. Get the fleet ready to move out, probably. I mean, we could fire at that unit just for fun. We'll kill that great general, again, just for fun. We've got some tanks. I'm just going to drive them around in his territory. Just be an absolute pain in his side. I'm going to move that fleet there so we can keep the spot open. Fire! And fire! And fire! And we'll smash it with that destroyer as well. That'll be dead in a couple of turns. Not too worried. Let's pillage that road and grab the defensive combat bonus. We're just going to mess with him for a bit. For literally no reason. I'm just mean. Yeah. Good to know. Good to know like what time it is for you guys right now. I know that I can convert it online, but it's always nice to hear from you. 10 a.m. my time. Sometimes I think that maybe it needs to be like 8 a.m. my time or 7 a.m. my time, but whew, I mean Sunday morning. Do we want that to be a destroyer? No. I think it's fine. I'm surprised I don't have more tiles to improve here. I guess we'll build our little thing. We'll build our little thing. I think the fleet can probably safely move out. Like, probably? Let me connect that uranium. You absolute uranium. There's a random Spanish destroyer that's just shown up here. I'm not sure where it came from. I can't remember. Oh, how random. You agree with Devilish? RimWorld. Have you ever played RimWorld? Since we have similar tastes, I think you'd really enjoy it. Might bring in a new audience too. Yeah, always looking for things to try and bring in some more people into our wee community. No, I haven't played RimWorld. I've watched it. Like, I've watched YouTubers and streamers play it. So I'm kind of familiar with it. But definitely, like, I don't own it. So I would have to buy it, which is a thing. Oh my god, this tank is just taking hits from all sides. But really fun idea, and I love that kind of game. Yeah, I love. What are some games that I've sunk some good time into? Hearts of Iron 4, Crusader Kings 3, Factorio is a random crappy game that no one's heard of that I really like. But I haven't played that in ages either. XCOM, I really like the XCOM series. You can kind of get a feel for what I like, probably based on the fact that I love Civ, and like you say, we probably have really similar tastes. So games that you guys like, I probably like them too. But thank you so much for the feedback. Something like 2,000 hours into it. Oh my goodness. I might need you to teach me how to. I might need to be like a help me play this game live stream. Woof. +6 gold a turn. The best harbor of all time. Queue up that. I mean, you can get a water park, I guess. Venice doesn't have a library. Come on, New Venice. Let's come Buenos Aires is suzerain. That'll be great for our production. Wham. Wow. Right. Well, team, friends, thank you so much for your comments and feedback. That would be really fun, and I really appreciate the ideas. I may do a stream tomorrow, Sunday morning, just see like sort of how I feel and what I've got on my plate. I got like quite a few videos I'd like to make as well, and of course when I stream it takes away from video time, and I work full time, so I have to try and balance these things. So we'll see how we go, but I'll post a poll on the channel page anyway, a more specific one where you can choose like quite a specific time, because I think morning my time works best for most of you guys in general. Otherwise, I'm going to wrap up this video here and the live stream here. For those of you who are watching live, just going to obviously finish what we started here and get access to the Panama, get access to this canal, because it's a really important trade route for us. Boom! We did it. And we're actually going to keep this crappy city. Because I don't want him resettling here. If he settles there, I'd be so mad. But now we have control of this canal. The only piece that we don't have control of is this bit. So watch this space, friends. Watch this space. Otherwise, thanks so much to everybody who's tuned in live. I am not from Spain. I am from New Zealand. I'm just going to turn to the chat. Anybody who's watching the YouTube video, thanks so much for watching. And if you could leave a like rating, I'd really appreciate it. Now I'm going to turn my attention to the live chat just for a couple of minutes, and then I'm going to end the stream. Let's see. What did I miss? It's a simply wonderful game. You put quite a few hours into it yourself. There's multiplayer mods. Could be fun to open it up across Discord. Totally agree with you, Devilish. Simple Sebastian, thanks for streaming. Always a good time. Always good to watch later in the day. Wicked. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, thanks so much, you guys. Thanks to Devilish, who was our one and only super chatter today. Really appreciate it. I don't think we had any new channel members, but there were a couple of people who subscribed throughout. So thanks. You guys got a little shout out on screen, and I'm sorry I didn't capture it in person. But otherwise, yeah. Thanks so much for watching. Today we not only achieved our goal of taking Japan, but we also took the Cambodian capital, which is now New Venice, and Mbanza, Congo. If we think about a domination victory, it's really just Macedonia and Canada are the only two players left. So could push a really quick aggressive domination victory with some nukes. Probably going to be the way that we go. So if you'd like to see that, do let me know in the comments, because I will record more. Maybe I'll release it as a video rather than a live stream. Maybe I'll live stream it tomorrow. We'll see how I go. But otherwise, thanks so much to everybody in the chat. Thanks for pushing us to 20 likes. We didn't quite make it to 25, but maybe the watchers in the video later will do that. Otherwise, thanks again.